Gayle King wanted to interview a black man up there so bad, man. Just imagine R. Kelly crying in space, all of his tears just floating up like,
Oh my God.
y'all killing me, man.
He's never gonna live that down.
And then think when he land, like, you gonna right to jail. Like, that's crazy. This nigga was literally on top of the world in there. And all come crashing down.
If you ask Will, whenever he resurfaces to the top.
To the ocean, when they resurface, that's what they don't show us on camera.
So you think it was all green screen? NASA, we gotta have a conversation.
Alexa, play Duke music.
It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events. It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events.
Brought to you by
I feel like kind of nervous. I don't know why I feel like way nervous.
Really?
Yeah, the whole time
It's when you're not prepared. It's like when you take a test back in the day when you ain't prepared for that test.
or it's like whenever you come
Palms
late for the
sweaty,
test.
knees weak.
Facts.
Maybe if you come late for the test.
I was sub late. I was late enough for you to say I'm late, but I wasn't late enough where like y'all had to wait for real.
You got enough tardies. You got enough tardies for me to call the magistrate.
Well, now that I know we're keeping track. Now that I know there's a time we gotta be here like I'm at work.
But peep though, the first job that was ever created didn't have all these rules.
Yeah.
Until you start coming late, people start bringing cell phones. Oh, we can't have cell phones on the clock.
The very
What?
first,
It's always one dude messing up for everybody else.
all right, the very first job had no rules. You just had to show up. Like, and then out of nowhere, they start realizing, like, hey, bro, like,
Why you going to the bathroom so long?
I know this is the first job ever, but you come at a different time every day. You want to start coming the same time every day? That was the first rule. Now I got to start. Then it's like, bro, start taking long lunch breaks. Hey, bro, your lunch breaks starting to be long. How about 30 minutes? Second rule. Then it's like, man, why you coming to work in slippers? Now you got wear steel toe. Man, why you wear different clothes every day? Now there's a uniform. Now the job got 30 rules, bro.
There was never rules until Will's great fucking what do you say, pig stealing grandfather.
Oh, man.
Now he created the rules.
Started the rules.
Will created
Job
the
used
rules.
to be rule free. No rules. You just work. Dick.
That sounds crazy.
I
Like,
mean-
how do you even know what to do?
This is a good job though. This is a good job to have. No rules at all. Loosey goosey. Everything. Everybody can just let their hair down. Will pull up whenever Will gotta pull up. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, I ain't gonna throw shade because that would be like putting y'all in our business. I ain't gonna put nobody in our group chat.
Exactly. No one knew I was late until you spoke on it.
Are they going to know after I post this status on Facebook, like, yo, like, don't you just hate whenever people, like, really don't respect time? Like, in 2025, like, time is going to be respected. Like,
You cannot be an advocate for that, though.
what?
You look crazy as hell talking about respecting time.
Come on. Now.
You look
Speak on
nuts.
it. Speak on it, queen.
He said, "Speak on it,
It's like,
queen."
nah, but you know, that's where you got to know your circle. I keep somebody around me who's way later than me to make me feel a little bit better about myself.
Wow.
There's some punctual people. I mean, T Cook ain't never show us no like bad signs yet. I'm waiting for his bad signs.
From the pull up
T,
late.
Not
watch,
yet.
he gonna leave the toilet seat up. Watch. MJ gonna get him. MJ gonna get him.
I'll be guilty of that one. But no, man. I was always taught if you're on time, you're late. But that's the notice how y'all look at me like
If
So-
you're
so-
early, you on
So
time.
what happens if you late? What is that considered? You're
they
fat.
know something's wrong.
You're late. You're fat.
You're fat.
Late, you found it. You gotta make it a good one.
Yeah.
Make it a good one.
Facts.
Good story.
Have a good line. Remember the deer, bruh?
Oh my
That's
God.
back whenever Kevin Hart was like really, really funny.
Yeah, that's back when.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
He
really
lost
had-
it.
I mean,
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just
I still think he's funny, but like,
He's just a little mainstream now.
yeah, he's
With his-
mainstream
Yeah.
funny. Yeah. That's all good, though. I ain't mad at no mainstream funny.
It's the touch. After a while, it's just you just fall out of touch when you so big. Like the movies get better, but the stand up it just be like,
Yeah. He ain't living how he was living before.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
yeah,
relatable
yeah,
no more.
Yeah.
I just watched the Kevin Hart movie yesterday. I'd ride along. Yeah,
Bro,
I just watched that. It was pretty good. 1 and 2. It was pretty good.
that motherfucker, he must have sounded like a Drake deal whenever it came to, like, doing movies and shit. Cause, bro, that boy was working. Like, he took a break, and then he came back with the Casanat streams and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, they worked that boy like a slave.
Well, you know he owns his own. He owns his own production company now, Heartbeat
Yeah.
Productions. So now what he got smart in the game is, all right, well, instead of like I can hire my team and get paid double the check. So not only am I getting paid, my team's getting paid. Oh yeah, and by the way, I produced this, so this is all my money. So I feel like he did it. I like how he's uplifting like the Casanats. And who else did he uplift? That Drewski. Like
Well-
those streams was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Could I be a devil's advocate?
Yeah,
though?
I
Just
was-
a little
Absolutely.
bit, because I feel like Kai might have been upbringing Kevin
Exactly.
Hart.
You might be.
Exactly.
Hey,
Drewski
you're
might
right.
have been giving
You're
Kevin
right.
Hart the size because
Exactly.
you know how it is, bro. Drake did it too.
They
Old
was putting
head.
each other on.
I mean, but you know, like it's a young man's game,
Yeah, Kai.
Mhm.
It's-
and
yeah.
Kai got the
He got
Kai
wave.
got the wave, man.
got the
Yeah.
wave.
Besides Mr. Beast, he's like one of them. He one of
Yeah,
them
him
ones.
and
You see what he did with Glorilla? He almost canceled her.
Him and
Dang.
Steve. Oh yeah, when she had that cha 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 song.
Yeah.
Oh,
then-
yeah,
and she
yeah,
came
yeah.
at him and blocked him and unfollowed him. She had to come on back.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah, that
But,
was
but shout out Glorilla.
facts.
Boss up
Coach,
after that.
her Coachella performance, bruh, fine. And whenever we first start potting, me and Will, this is years ago. Whenever her first song came out, remember that fuck nigga free?
FREE.
Fuck,
With her
nigga, free-
braces.
Hey,
Hey, listen,
Facts.
you gotta grow.
but we was talking about it, and I was like, "Hey, Will, she's the one." And that, bro, I called this out a while ago, and I'm so glad that Cha Cha Slide ain't killer, because in our culture, sometimes I feel like we be trying to just find a way to kill the next thing. It's like, bruh, like let her have her bad song. She tried to cross over.
Yeah.
It ain't work.
Somebody's on a winning streak. They want to see you lose.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Man, this is the season of winning. Is we gonna claim the season of winning?
Let's claim the season. Let's
Every
claim it.
season is a winning season.
We gonna claim the season of winning. Y'all know what it is.
All right, all right.
It's the Free Lunch Podcast. To my left, I got my right, Will Fowl. To my further left, I got my further right, MJ. And to my furthest left, I got my I got my boy T Cook.
What's
It's
good?
the Free Lunch Podcast. If you did I already say if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're listening to it on YouTube. But if you're listening to it on Apple, Spotify, and all the other little major sites, make sure you tap in, just like, and
Holla at your boy.
holla at your
Yeah.
boy.
Holla at your boy.
We got a good show today, and we already touched on a bunch of little small topics that wasn't even on the board. It's that easy to get a fucking topic in it, but nah, we got a dope show. But we went through a little bit. We going to touch on everybody's weekend, and could I start today? I always give y'all like the
Oh
front.
yeah. Listen,
I
Is
gotta
it gonna
start,
start today?
I gotta start. PennDOT, that real ID situation.
Talk to us.
Bruh, I almost went to the black market looking for a fake one, bruh. it was that long of a process. I'm in line. I'm just trying to get my CDLs. You know what I mean? I'm
Trying to level up.
my
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm trying to make a little too bad. Real quick.
That's the hood bachelor degree.
I did. Hey,
I ain't got my bachelor's, but I got my
CD.
CDL.
I got my CDL.
Somebody got a long wheel out,
Grinding
man.
right now.
Somebody got a long
I'm
wheel.
only getting my
Bachelor's
CDL.
is
So
crazy.
I'm only
Grinding
getting my
right now.
CDL so I can inspire everybody else. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
My whole goal is to get one of those 3 o'clock in the morning commercials where, hey, fuck you sitting on your mom's couch for? You could be up riding the CDLs. You can have your CDLs in no time. But nah, man. I go to PennDOT to go get my to take my ear brake test. And by the way, keep you up to date on my journal. I had to I had to figure out 20 questions out of 25. Guess how much your boy did.
What you do?
Bro, 20 out of 25. I didn't even have to do the last 5 questions. I didn't even have to do the last 5 questions.
All right.
Let's
Bro.
go.
Doing a little
That
small.
head on his shoulder.
Man, look, man, I'm back in the workforce. I'm back in the workforce a little bit. So, like, whenever I be having to do little modules and take little tests and shit for jobs, I be like, nigga, I can go back to college, bro. I'm about to go.
I might could really do this shit.
Real shit.
I'm about to go back and be a stepper.
He's that big, bro.
Hey, no, yeah, stop.
Screaming.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
going to college.
I can fuck around and get me a refund check. Little 2 bands.
Hey,
Yep.
man.
What are they talking about?
Hey,
Nah,
2
Nah,
bands in
refund-
college was that's
Refund
man.
checks
Alright.
would be clutch. I used to be getting like 7 bands.
how
For real?
Talk to
Yes.
us.
What? For sure.
She also went to jail for 4 days. So
Oh yeah.
She outsmarted the system.
You see how black people do?
To tear you down.
like, here's
What
the
I
bus.
said about a
Here go
winning
my-
streak. When you on a winning streak, they want to see you lose.
Here's the bus. Here go
Here
Milan.
I only touched like the refund check that big in grad school, but that's only because I was in San Francisco and cost of living is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you how much I owe back. Just know it's a
Really?
lamb truck.
I'm like,
Just know it's equivalent to a lamb truck. So
Hey, y'all got
that's my goal.
y'all got to make sure this podcast blow and T Cook's podcast blow because we got to pay that back.
We got to pay all that.
Okay.
They calling.
Facts.
They calling, bro. And
They definitely
I ain't
did,
answering
wow.
at the moment. Leave a message after the beep.
Facts.
Catch me if you can.
T Cook the
You
gingerbread man.
know they said Obama was president and still owed money on the student loans. Like he paid them back like at the beginning of his second term or something like that.
I'm
There's hope for me. Then I'm good.
You still be president
Hey,
and owe student loans. So I mean, you cool, bro.
hey, like I said, they got to catch me. Shout out to financial aid though, real one.
But it's also
Right.
me telling you cool. I don't know nothing about. don't listen to your friends either. They like, bro, don't worry about that.
Don't worry
How much
about
you
that.
owe 'em? Bro, it's a school, bro. They gonna get that bread back.
What she
It's
said,
like,
little
bro, the
80
school sell
bands?
it to the.
IRS be knocking right on the shutter house door.
I'm screaming.
Hey yo, we need all the footage. We need all the memory cards. We need anything that was ever possibly said on this podcast. Just like the No Jumper podcast. Man, the feds is on their ass.
Oh, for sure.
They on
I
their
knew that
ass.
was going to happen soon enough.
Hey,
Weird.
Because they go crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I rock with y'all enough though. If the feds come looking for T Cook because he owed all that financial aid, if the feds come looking for you because you might have still owed that 2 bands from your bond hearing,
Wow.
if Will's just I don't know, Will's gonna, his job gonna be calling like, yo, did you see him? This motherfucker late. But nah, I ain't going rat. They can't get none of the memory cards. They can't get nothing over here.
Hey, that's
Nigga,
cool.
warrant,
I know that's
bro.
right.
A warrant.
Dang. All you guys say is, "Oh, you got a warrant, sir."
Yeah, you
All
got
right, let's wait on that warrant.
Hey, you gonna have to run behind the curtains like fucking off next Friday.
faster than that. Big Baby D wouldn't catch me.
He said, book him.
I'm out.
Them tracking you down about student loans would be crazy.
I'll
though.
be so mad. I'm like, there's real killers out here. You looking for me? That's crazy, man.
But
Hey,
PennDOT,
niggas will always stick the cops on the real killers.
Really?
Anytime they do something bad, like
Never.
you're pulling me over for a stop sign.
Yes.
There's real killers out here. Nah,
Like,
how was y'all
that.
weekend though? I don't want to take up the whole weekend spot because PennDOT took up my whole weekend. I figured I'd take up a whole
I'm
segment.
screaming.
You go down the list. Bill, how was your weekend? What'd you do?
recovery, man. Had a long week.
Yeah.
Weekend was just recovery, parenting, things of that sort. So
You're the parent of the pod.
yeah, I'm the
For
parent
sure.
of the pod,
The
man.
parent of
man.
pod.
It's real. 4 children, so it's a big job.
Yeah.
Big job.
You teach us a lot about the parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it
What
or
if I
not.
taught you? I ain't
Patience.
Patience.
You taught me that,
taught me what not to
motherfucker.
do.
I gotta put my kids first. I don't care if I gotta be late for no pod. I'm putting my kids
Go ahead,
first.
TT.
I respect that.
All right.
But MJ, what's up? How was your weekend? Oh,
It was
you
wonderful.
the travel girlie.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I went to Atlanta to go to a convention with other black girl shooters. It was cute. I got a chance to learn some new tips and tricks about just like how to be a better photographer, a better networker, how to book more, how to market better. And my favorite part was the networking. Like I got to meet a lot of cool girls, and yeah, I look forward to going back and doing some work with them.
Was it an all girls like sanctioned event or? Okay.
Yep.
So we're
Shout out to Mecca, the girl who throws it. Her name is Mecca. She does a lot of events in Atlanta. So yeah, shout out to her.
Mecca,
Shout out
holla, I'll
Mecca.
go to all girls event. You know what I mean? They need an assistant.
yeah,
I
we
got you.
support all girl events.
You know what I mean, y'all need a recap video. I got you. I got
She
you.
hires all girls.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm off. She ain't gotta hire me. She can just we can work together as a collaboration.
Yeah, it's a
I'm not getting
collaboration.
mad, which I want to be there.
Yeah,
Cook's gonna be
there,
Lemmy.
though. You know, I just
He
gotta make
cooked
sure.
with me, Lemmy.
Yeah, I'll lend a helping hand.
My Cartiers is in the car.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm weak.
Hey,
That
funny
was
as hell.
super cute. I want to have something like that for Pittsburgh. Like I was talking to Mike Carroll, like, dang, why we don't have nothing like that in Pittsburgh? Like we should have a reason why people from Ohio, DC, Philly want to come to Pittsburgh and like network with us and work with us. You know, we need something like that.
Shit.
Well,
You
after
think they
yeah,
changed
did they
that?
change
Yeah,
that?
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Nobody
Nunu
coming to
tried to come
Pittsburgh,
for a
man.
little Mount Grandma Bees.
We talk,
Listen.
No, but listen, we're talking about Atlanta. You
And
know
it's
what this?
like-
You know what be happening to people in the city of Atlanta?
Oh yeah,
They
facts,
forced,
facts.
man, this dude forced us to buy some green off him.
Oh yeah,
We was waiting in line for our food to get ready. We was at some breakfast spot over there.
Said he
Breakfast
forced
Club.
us.
He's like, yeah, I got AVs. We was like, oh, all right, bro, that's what's up. Yeah, they 40. We was like, oh, all right. Here, these are the ones I got, bro. I'm like,
Oh, I hate them type of people.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, they 40.
He said, bro,
I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
all right,
You got that
you
dub?
want me to buy one? You must want me to buy one, huh? Yeah.
Look,
they
he's about to
40.
say, "Hey, lock the doors."
Bro
Want some
told us
Marvin?
they 40 at least 30 times. I'm like, all right, so you want me to buy one?
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
I don't want to like I don't want to like make the relationship so close, but they was definitely like coinciding with the Water Boys a little bit, cause like the Water Boys was down there trying to sell us like warm ass
Man.
waters,
Oh, yeah.
and then we getting sold bullshit
Candy.
weed.
They was trying to
I
sell
mean-
us a bag of Skittles for $5.
Yeah.
Like,
They
Inflation was
trying to
happening.
get their hustle on.
Y'all think
Hustle,
y'all
that's
think
robbery.
bro, you think the tariffs is bad now? The tariffs in Atlanta All-Star Weekend?
Man, oh my
Bruh.
goodness.
yeah, it was real for sure.
And you better be lucky if you come out with some tires on your car.
That too.
Man.
And your windows.
I wouldn't even tell people how much I paid to get into the club, because like my real friends who know like how modest I am,
Oh, yeah.
they'll be like, nah, bro, that ain't how we move.
What's the max you'll pay to get into a club?
Now?
Nah.
Yeah, right now. What's the max?
$5. It's like, no.
Hey,
Um,
and not the
It
Pittsburgh.
depends on.
No, out of town, not Pittsburgh.
I was about to say, because Pittsburgh got club bars.
You said,
Like,
okay,
you don't know the
to
difference.
get in the club, to get in the club, $100
Okay, that's doable. Yeah.
would have to be the max, bro.
I-
And it's like,
I would have to see this smacking. Like I'm not spending 100, and I'm like still got in the
and you
peek around
talking
the
about
corner.
just
Like,
general
oh, is this
admission
smacking in there?
just to
Yeah,
get, to
yeah,
get in the
just
I
to
was
get
about
in.
to say, because it depends. Like, if you're with a group and y'all
and
get a
trying to
section,
yeah,
and
I was
bottle,
thinking
like,
that. That's
Well,
what I was thinking, but no,
That, but nah, just like if general
just to
admission
get in,
getting in,
yeah.
just to get in.
you out by yourself and you're just like, man, I'm about to get in this club and you in line. I'm
a
spending,
girl.
If I'm by myself, I gotta pay whatever the bouncers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you by yourself, you can't turn around.
The
But
max
big
I've
time.
ever paid to get in was in L.A. No, Vegas. $230 New Year's Eve. Oh my God, that was the worst purchase of my career. I honestly think so. Like $230 to get in on New Year's, and that's all my friends went. I was like, "Oh, bro, we got it. Come on, hold on, I got it, but hold on now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
don't want to have it.
I don't want to have it for this $230.
yeah,
Hold on, like
I ain't even about to make no
I'm
money in
drunk, but I ain't that drunk.
Yeah.
Hold on, you know what I mean? Like, but that I mean, and 200 was like regular in LA. Usually, like
Yeah.
200 would, especially if you by yourself. Oh, they gonna tax you too. Like the highlight room, 200 for sure.
See, for me, it's all about who's at the door collecting the money. If there's a dude at the door collecting the money, and they be like, "Oh yeah, we need a solid buck. We need a buck." All right, bro, I'm gonna catch you later. But if there's a girl at the door, like I feel like promoters know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because ain't no dude letting the girl say like, "It's 100," and you be like, "All right, Miss Ma'am, I'm turning around." Nah, you got to pay that 100 in front of that shorty, because she gonna be like, right on Facebook, "Yo, you know Love Horton? Swear to God, turned around
They
at the
take a
door.
picture of everybody that turn around. They take
Oh,
a
yeah.
picture of you.
And now you like the
It's
dudes in the
either-
7-Eleven. Like, he got caught
You
stealing.
basically got caught stealing.
Oh yeah, no, they did. I remember it was on the internet and everything. Like a whole article came out. The Tao Group, the highlight room. They literally, if you were like a plus size woman, you had to pay super extra.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
That's
like
fucked
they'll
up.
just turn you down at the door. Like, oh no, I don't think our crowd like view you. Like it's all on the internet. I'll give you the footage for it.
Damn.
I think I
They're
remember. I
bold.
think I
Yeah.
remember something like that.
They don't
Was
want
that
no-
in Miami?
Nah, L.A. Well, Miami too. I wouldn't put it past
Oh.
Miami, but L.A. for sure.
It might.
Hey.
It might have been. It was a bigger city, but I do remember hearing something like that.
Like, yeah, you can't get in your fat.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's wild.
look, y'all. I don't know if we got skinny free lunch members. I don't know if we got fat free lunch members, but I'm going to let you know right now. In Love
love
Horton's
them all.
Club, baby
Yeah.
girl,
Everybody
you
invited,
can bring
yeah.
all the BB dubs in. To the club up. To the club up. To the club up. But no, we'll be back with another segment. Hey, BB Dubs, y'all welcome. Skinny Girls, y'all welcome. Hey, come on in as long as you subscribing. Be vibing.
He said, I want all of them.
What's good, y'all? It's Horton, founder of the No Offense Network. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure you plugged in. You want to be plugged in, right? All right, so look, this is what you do. Find the bell below. Yeah, right down there somewhere. Click that. You plugged in.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, what is his name? Richie Mandela. And he's giving away, what, $1,000? The YNs is going to kill us, man.
Literally.
But
I mean, you don't
I'm
gotta be a wine to do the dance. It could be an Owen that win the dance. It could be an uncle.
I just think they're going to kill us because, you know, they started remixing it when we got old. They started
Oh, I
doing
know
all
how
the
to-
spins and drops and
I know how to
wop,
party
wop
dance.
and-
You don't know how to party dance?
Yeah, I'm just saying. The
I
YNs do all
She
the
said,
little,
I dig.
Hey, my niece taught me how to.
I'm
My
screaming.
niece taught me how to YN.
Taught me how to YN. Shut up. First of all right, so let's get into Pittsburgh, y'all. What's that man's name? Richie Mandela.
Yeah.
He's giving out $1,000 about the Pittsburgh dance.
That's what it's
Pittsburgh party
The
dancing.
Pittsburgh dance. Is it the party dance or is it the Pittsburgh dance?
There's a lot of stuff that's party dancing. I feel like that's like Pittsburgh party
I
dancing.
wanted to have the actual name. I don't know if it.
The
has
Pittsburgh.
People call
Yeah,
it
it's
the
the Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
party
That's what it's
dance.
called, the Pittsburgh.
Yeah. People
Yeah,
from out
I
of
seen
town
the
will know that
video,
you from
yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
If you,
On everything. They call it
Hey,
the Pittsburgh. They literally be saying the Pittsburgh. That's funny. But now y'all think, who y'all think will win? Somebody old, like an originator
Owen.
or a YN? I feel like, I don't know.
Gotta be.
Really.
The originators.
Yeah.
hey, I ain't betting. I ain't betting against Step a Lot, man. I'm not betting against Step a Lot. Mr. Step a Lot, hey, give it to him.
No, where's he from? Where's Richie Mandela from?
He from the Valley.
From Mon Valley for sure. Definitely.
Do
In
y'all
the-
consider that? All right, so
Oh,
people
well-
be arguing. No, people be arguing me down. Like, is that considered Pittsburgh for real? Is that the city?
It's not, but
This is for pimp. This is
Oh,
for
wow.
pimp. Because we be really like showing that extra little like like it's the Valley, a little bit of Pittsburgh, but
Yeah.
I feel like we're an extension of Pittsburgh.
'cause it's
Like
all
the
Allegheny
outskirt,
County.
right?
It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
Allegheny.
it's the
County.
outskirts. It's the outskirts.
It's all
Yeah.
Allegheny
It's
County.
just,
to
it's
me.
a little ghetto outskirt, like it in the suburban.
We're a little ghetto outskirts. Y'all a little ghetto
Yeah.
inskirt. The fuck you
It's
talking about?
it's the city.
Mhm.
Gotta
Y'all should have more money flowing in the city to make sure this shit's like flowing.
Y'all got money flowing in more.
Nah, but we making
Yeah.
we got steel mills.
A couple little things going on.
It's
over there.
real gray over there.
No, we got their thing going.
Anywho, we ain't gonna do that.
We started the free lunch podcast over in the
Yeah.
valley. So
Well, look, that's what I'm saying. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't hating on y'all.
all that.
You got it. I don't want that.
But I think it got to be an Owen. An Owen definitely might win.
An
that.
originator.
Yeah,
It
originator.
gotta
of
be an
might have got to.
originator.
But
It
you-
might be a
That's right.
female
Yeah, I was gonna
though.
say
It might. I think a female might though, because they
Oh,
can.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
they
definitely.
more creative.
They get the door. What did Cuz say they was doing at Boss Man D-Lo's?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
I ain't never see that dance.
He definitely ain't about to pay no young man. He's definitely gonna give that to a female for sure.
Oh yeah, it was serving right.
Yeah. Speaking of pimp though, I'm tired of Pittsburgh being represented by the Hill District.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
this is really starting to stress me out. Did y'all see that fight going crazy?
All the fades.
Oh man,
They were on
Big
live
fade.
today. There was about 4 or 5 fades on the.
It's
And
like
Pittsburgh-
we dropped the episode. Run that fade, episode 2
Uh-huh.
on YouTube now. You can check it out. Now leave the
ASAP.
thumbnail. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
once we start like running fades on the pod, like Pittsburgh really just been like running them.
Like, what is going on? In
Definitely.
Pittsburgh, we got to do better with what we support, because why is that the stuff that goes viral immediately?
So violent, yeah.
Like,
People love violence and negativity. That sells. Look at baddies. Like, not to put it on that, but like,
yes.
think about it.
Just
Their whole
ratchet.
concept is what?
Fighting.
Fighting, non-discipline,
Yeah.
like ratchet
And-
stuff.
And
So
one thing that I've noticed is a lot of times when I'm observing a female fight, they be having like brawls and no one gets killed.
yeah,
They don't over escalate. Like a lot of male fights you see, it could be a small little bar fight and someone gets murdered after. It's like, bro, I just seen 2 females bludgeoning each other and they got up, talked it out, and went their separate ways. Like it's just I don't know.
It be
Nah, but
scary.
what's really crazy, like, a female fight could turn into a whole bar fight, and nobody really gets beat up.
Shit.
yeah.
I didn't
I
see
don't
some
know.
wild
David,
stuff.
man, what? Girls cannot fight, I don't think.
Girls,
Girls
could-
Like,
shouldn't
girls-
fight.
Yeah, girls shouldn't fight, but girls can fight for real. Like, even if somebody's beat up, it's because they got a couple little scratches. Girls don't be really getting
But
beat
You-
so
hold
women
on.
gets beat up.
you
To a
you don't be
woman-
watching baddies.
So I done
Big
seen a
Lex?
couple, yeah.
Big Lex. she throw him
One,
Hey,
two.
man.
to
One,
cut
two.
to shaky. Throw him.
For the record, no, I do not watch baddies
For real.
at all. I wouldn't even. I don't even know who Big Lex or whoever else
It's
you just
very
said is.
entertaining.
She throw them bows. She like the female Ludacris. All
I'm
she do is throw
screaming.
bows. Bang bang bang.
I'm not watching baddies.
But
What
no,
y'all be watching on Netflix?
I'm not really a Netflix boiling.
Boily.
Boy, what would you call a Netflix girly and a Netflix boy? A buoy.
Boy.
What you been on? I really don't be watching TV for real. I need y'all to like keep me up. I'll watch it if y'all tell me some stuff.
Who am I watching? See, I rock with Peacock heavy. Like I rock with Law and Order. But
I
Netflix,
literally just been watching that.
Law and Order.
Law and
Did
Order.
you just see the recent episode of Law and Order where that black dude got found guilty and they had no evidence and
No.
they didn't find the
Oh,
gun?
you talking about the?
He threw like a cassette disc or whatever in the river or a disc drive, and they never found the gun, but they still found him guilty.
No, I didn't see that one. I thought you saw about another one.
And then it was wow. And the one cop said he never noticed there was a gun, but the other cop said he saw it was a gun. And the cop that said he saw it was a gun was white, and it was basically his word versus the other cop, the black cop,
Damn.
the black bald head cop, the one that be always flagging people down.
Mhm.
Love watching every time.
I love watching the nigga chase a nigga down.
Because you always wonder
For the
who's
chase.
it going to be that run. Who's it
Yeah.
gonna, you be like, he going, no, it ain't him. Oh, it ain't him. Who going to run?
Nobody will run.
Someone always run on that episode or that show. Someone
Yeah,
always
for-
run, but
For me, I mean, what am I watching now? I don't even lie. I be watching a lot of podcasts now, but for Netflix, my favorite thing on their TV series is The Lincoln Lawyer. I think everybody should
Fire.
watch that. I think
Fire.
that it's good storylines and plots. There's so
Noted.
many hidden. I grew up on the movie, so
Fire.
I'm very in deep with it. So like,
Lincoln Lawyer, he has what? He's like a recovering alcoholic, right?
I wouldn't say alcoholic. I would say with the pills. He was doing
Yeah,
the pills.
he was recovering. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I gotta get into that.
I think you'll love it. I mean, if you like mystery movies and
And
crime-
he's a lawyer, so he like every show he's always getting someone off or
yeah,
it's always some sort of case.
and he employs everyone. Like it's
Yeah.
he's a good guy. I think personally.
Oh, speaking of mystery, I did just binge watch a whole show on Netflix. I want to say I don't really watch it all like that, but I just watched something called The Residence. Y'all see the? It's kind of like y'all remember that game Clue?
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
kind.
It's way back in the day.
I feel like they tried to make it like that for real. It was kind of good. It was about like the White House and one of the like head butlers or something ended up getting killed and they were trying to figure out who did it. But it was cute. I liked it. I binged it. But I really been into Severance. Y'all watch Severance yet?
My friends are telling me to watch that. So
Oh my goodness!
you're on the right track.
Yes, it's good.
How
Well,
many
I ain't
seasons?
gonna say nothing. It's only 2 seasons, but they're not real long. I think they're like 8 episodes or something. If you like binge watching stuff, yeah, catch up on that, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, I need
That's
to
on
catch
what,
up.
Netflix, or is that on?
It's on Apple TV. I want to say.
Oh, you killing me with that.
I know, ain't that random? Look, everybody trying to get on the map.
Apple TV. That's how it is with games. You could see one Laker game, it's on Cinemax.
hmm
The next Laker game is on Peacock. Then the next one on Hulu. Then the next one on Tubi. It's like, and then you got to stay up until 11 o'clock. It's so hard being a Laker fan.
man.
Oh,
on,
we.
the East
hard.
Coast, on the East Coast, it's built the ass. I come to work. I'm coming to work. I'm walking into work groggy. They're like, yo, what's wrong with you? Laker game.
Luka dropped 45.
Luka scored
He said it's
45,
so
though.
hard.
Bruh, on the days whenever I miss it, I'm like I told y'all last part, man, I'm really a sports type dude. Like, if I miss it, I'll go on YouTube. Like, I won't scroll Facebook, Instagram, nothing. And, like, I'll go to YouTube and I'll turn the camera, I'll turn, like, my phone away and I'll click on the highlights for the game. I won't look at the score or nothing until the game's over. I don't want to read the comments or nothing. Because there's always that first comment to be like, damn, Bron, you folded once. I'm like, damn, I don't even gotta watch the video no more. I hate it, man. But no, I just be watching sports podcasts and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't watch sports, but I love Kobe.
Kobe.
I'm looking for Kobe on the board. Like,
Cause y'all was talking about the Lakers, so it just made me think about them. I be listening to his little stuff like just for
That was like
regular
a female
motivation.
response. That's how like.
Yeah, cause I don't watch sports at all. Like I have absolutely no idea about his whole basketball life, but I love his brain.
Oh yeah.
So you got the
You ain't watched none of the women's college basketball?
No.
Damn, it'd be cracking.
you
women's
missed out.
college
Paige Beckner just now got drafted.
Yeah, number one overall.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And she's a Kobe
Did you see
descendant.
that number 2 pick?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah.
She's a 6'8" French
Wemby.
Wembenyana.
Oh,
I seen her highlights. When I saw her
man.
highlights,
A
I was
6'8"
like, how in
French.
the world did Paige get picked before her? And now she got a silver medal in the Olympics already. She won a silver medal when she was like 16 or something like that.
Oh,
she's a
wow.
beast.
She's
Oh.
a dog.
She dunking off a drop step.
I seen that
Yeah,
clip.
like rebound.
Caught an
Baby
alley
driver,
oop.
watch out.
Oh,
She
she's that
killing
big.
6'8",
Whoa.
female. She's
Whoa.
Will she dunk
From
on y'all? She
France.
might dunk on me for
She
sure.
definitely dunking on me. I ain't
She's
got it
just-
no more.
She's just getting pulled out of college?
from France. She's
Nah, she from
only,
France. You
she's
don't gotta
only
go to
18
college
years
over
old.
there.
What?
You
Oh
play
my
pro over there.
goodness.
Yeah.
6'8" at 18 is crazy.
For a guy.
She was created.
It's crazy
Right.
for
No,
a
on my
guy.
life.
Man,
That's
I would have me a little
female.
6th grade.
She's
I
a
would-
creative player for sure.
I got it. Well, I wonder what her name is. Her name's something probably.
I feel like that's so disrespectful
I
for us
seen
not
that
to have a
clip,
name.
though.
Okay,
I
she
know,
From France.
aw.
Victor
somebody-
Wembanyama.
I don't
France
even
is
know
over there
what to look
producing
up.
them.
How do I look up her name?
That's crazy. Type
Put
in
in
number two WNBA pick.
WNBA pick. Number 2.
It was
WNBA
just a few years ago. We wasn't even rocking with friends. It was all like Freedom Fries. Remember back in the day, they wasn't backing us with the 9/11. So we was like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not
Her name
supporting
is
France no more.
Dominique.
Ain't no way.
She from Homewood?
How do you say that? Malunga?
Malanga. Dominique Malanga.
She
Dog.
is sister.
Dog.
She is sister. That's Dominique.
You see
Big
her
Dom.
highlights?
Angel
You
Reese.
already know they call her Big. She been getting called Big Dom since she was pregnant.
Big Dom,
She's
yo.
definitely
yo.
Big
Like-
Dom.
There's one person you don't fuck with.
And that's Big
Dom.
Dog.
Or
Big
Big
Dom.
Neat.
Big Meat.
Big,
Big meat.
I said her Big Neat.
I thought you
What's
said
going on
Big
with
Meat,
you?
yo. I'm like, what the? Where did
on
we
with
just
you?
now go?
Big meat is.
But no. Big Nico. Let's talk about Big Nico. I'm gonna let
Oh yes, if you're on the
T.
topic
Cook.
of college, yeah.
Oh, in other sports news, guys, we have a guy whose name is Nico. Do not quote me on the last name. It's hard. Email Yumiyama or whatever. Hey, look, I butchered it. It's all right.
Yeah.
But in other news, Tennessee quarterback Nico Yumiyama, he held out, guys. He held out because he was reportedly making $2.2 million, and he tried to hold the university ransom for $4 million. So the university, he tried to treat it like, the NFL. So he tried to up his rank. He was in the college football playoff. He got to play against Ohio State where they got mollywopped. And Yeah, so he tried to go back and do his renegotiations, and the team decided he missed practice. He missed team workouts and everything. He went to the coach and said, "Hey, I want $4 million." And the coaches in the collective said, "Let's just part ways," because obviously it's going to spring a domino effect into the NCAA. So a lot of people are kind of on the fence about it because he was a freshman, incoming freshman, 5-star. He did his,
Red-shirted though, right? Wasn't he a red-shirted
I
freshman?
don't think so. I think this was his. I could be wrong.
No, he played last year.
Nah,
$2
this was his first year playing. Last year was his first year playing.
Oh, well, last year. Yeah, okay, last year was first.
Yeah,
year
so
he's like a sophomore. For
This year he would have been a sophomore,
yeah,
correct?
Okay.
So the issue is we have a Carson Beck. Carson Beck, for anybody that don't know at home, Carson Beck was the Georgia quarterback who unfortunately was good for a couple years, won a national championship, and then last year he fell off. But he left Georgia. He was making, I believe, $3 million, and now the Miami University is paying him $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem with Nico is, would you pay your player if he's doing okay, especially a freshman? He comes to you asking for $4 million, which is double what you already promised him in an agreement for his recruiting.
Okay.
Now y'all can spark it because I'm gonna be
So
grand.
my insight on it is I look at it like this. It's a new season. It's a new season coming in, so we gave all of these players the ability to do this.
Yes.
It's like we're mad now, but there's no clauses on it. Like I heard Ryan Clark talking about it. There's no clauses. There's no contract. Like you can. It's basically we're just giving kids money to come to our team so we could try to win a championship. And so it's like a coach to say, "Oh well, you can't pull that move." And then there's coaches like the coach for Miami. Where was he coaching at before?
Oregon.
And then he went to Miami and got paid $10 million more. It's just like,
Wow.
and you got to think we're also putting this this choice in a 19-year-old's hands.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old kid. So of course he's going to try to be like, I'm gonna try to get more money. They just paid that other kid, and I'm way better than him. That's how every quarterback probably thinking, like, I'm way better than that kid. If they're paying him that much, I'm going to ask for this. So I just feel like it's going to have to get to a point in time where there's going to have to be some type of rules and regulations on how it's read, or some type of cap on how much you can play players. Because I know in Tennessee they're also paying all the linemen, right?
They're paying. Everyone's getting paid at Tennessee.
Yeah,
bigger schools like Tennessee and Texas A&M. Like these kids.
So it's like, I mean, y'all got money.
Yeah, they got it.
So it's one of those things where I more so look at it like the coach is looking at him like, oh, you got the balls to say that to me.
Yeah.
No. But it's like, don't make it seem like y'all don't have the money.
Yeah, they got the money.
Because
They got the
there's
money.
coaches getting buku money.
Hands down.
How old is too old to go play for Tennessee?
I mean, they got
If you
eligibility
good-
now. You good too?
What
like
was
30.
Your boy's name?
Oh
Fact.
man, I'm about to miss that mark.
Jason White. He won the Heisman at
Oh, yeah.
26.
Oh yeah,
He stole it off
a
of-
quarterback.
Stole it from Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, you never really. There's guys that's still playing right now. That's like in the 30s. There's a dude at South Carolina State, like 68, still trying to chase his dream.
All right, my boy Todd Foster went back to
68.
college like right before his 30s and ended up winning the championship with Slippery Rock.
Yeah, facts.
Facts. And he was like, I want to say he was like 30.
See, yeah, hey,
I'm about to turn.
You could
30
get
right
an
now.
NIL with Bengay or Icy Hot. You get an NIL with, I mean,
Anybody.
yeah, ON.
Yeah, that's crazy. Millions.
yeah. I mean, I think about
college?
it. I think about it like
it's
this.
crazy.
I mean, like you said, how you touched on with the coaches, they make those decisions all day, every day, and no one tries to count their pockets. And
Eon.
yeah, prime example. No pun
Eon.
intended, but prime
Eon,
example.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on now.
You know, so I mean, even with everything that's going on, I personally, I don't think, I'm not saying I'm not here to count his pockets, but personally, I'm not going to sit up here and say he doesn't deserve it, but you didn't win shit. You didn't win nothing. You didn't win the SEC.
Did they go to the playoffs?
They did, but you got to understand, the SEC's allowed to get up to 3 to 4 teams in. They were the last team of the SEC to get in. So it's not like they beat Alabama. It's not like they went out there and beat the dogs in Georgia. You made it to the playoffs. Okay, well, you got to the playoffs. Thank you. I appreciate it. But you got molly-whopped in the first round.
Yeah.
You had all your players come out with no shirts on trying to intimidate Ohio State. And y'all got dog-walked. Not
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
not
why
it's
it
not
is
hard to
hard.
it's not hard to lose to O State though.
No,
O State's
Yeah,
real
that's what
good.
I said. They're
And
hard.
and to be honest, it go back and we can wrap it up. I don't want
Absolutely.
to beat Nico's head in too much because I'm about to kick his back in. I'm not gonna kick Nico's back in. I'm gonna kick NCAA's back in real quick
Absolutely.
because this is the one time where I see like the higher levels of sports, they're adopting the behaviors of the lowest level of sports. Like local sports like youth football, youth basketball, you know the kids is getting paid to play and you come over to this team, I'll give you some bread. You come over here, I'll buy you the new F7 helmet. I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that. And that's a bad culture on the lowest level.
Absolutely.
So you get to high school, you know, the stakes get a little bit higher. You know what I mean? And then it's more the same thing. And now, like, what the NFL and, like, football had, apart from basketball, it was like they didn't have, like, the AAU culture. Now football got the AAU culture where it's like, oh, I like that quarterback. I might just link up real quick. Oh, I like that receiver. I like him. And now you just traveling just. Football just used to be a sport where you got held accountable to, like, the highest degree. Basketball
doing
used
it
to be
now.
like you talented, you could do whatever you want, kind of. And I mean, we go as far as you go. But in football, it used to be like, hey, bro, like, there's an order of operation here. Used to be the man whenever you was in 7th and 8th grade, but you're a freshman. This senior is 3 years older than you, and he been in the gym for 4 more years than you. Bro, wait your turn. And then if you're good, if you're great, you might be able to start as a sophomore or a junior, but it's just a pecking order. And the NIL took the pecking order out the game.
Right away.
Yeah.
Because I wonder what's the based on years, like how many seniors have NILs, how many freshmen, because it's like, I can bet you a lot of the NIL players are probably freshmen.
It just
For
needs
sure.
to
Freshman,
be a contract.
sophomore. Yeah.
It just needs to be a contract, period. Like,
Yeah.
look, if you sign to go to the school, the $4 million covers the 4 years or the 3 years, the $8 million, and do it like that. Because these ain't like, this ain't the NCAA paying these kids. It's boosters.
Yeah.
And it's the local mom and pop shop that they want to see their school win, so they putting money towards it. Like, all right, look, Nico gonna be here for 3 years, and then he just up and pull out. It's like, damn, where that money go? Where all that exposure that I thought I was gonna have for 3 years? But it ain't fair. But
Or the way he pulled out, he pulled the old trick where people, I'm gonna give you an offer that I know you're not gonna like.
yeah,
So it seemed like y'all got rid of me and I ain't
Yeah.
quit. So it's like,
Ooh, I ain't think of that.
That's a good
I
way
need I need $4 million. We ain't give you $4 million.
Yeah.
All right, well, get me out of here then. So now it seemed like they got rid of him, but it's like he really wanted to quit. But I'm just thinking, like, he's 19 years old, 20 years old.
He has a
Yeah.
team, though, I must say. His dad, he has a dad, an agent, and everything.
Yeah.
So he has a
Oh,
team.
so I mean, yeah.
This was a collective decision. It
That's
wasn't just.
That's why it makes me think, when you say that, it makes me think, give them an offer where, like, if they want to give you $4 million next year,
Cool.
be $4 million richer. Or you can go to another team, tell them you'll play for 2.5, 2.2 or whatever million, 2.2 million, and at least you'll still get what you wanted, but you can also have a higher offer just out there. So now we just seen a player make $5 million, so it's like we're letting you know now you're a $4 million quarterback.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, that's a good way to pull out of that subject. You know what I mean? Speaking of pulling out of the NIL deals, we're gonna pull out of that subject, pull out of this segment of the pod, and we going to take a break for
Pull out.
the pull out game.
You're annoying.
What's good, y'all? It's Horton, founder of the No Offense Network. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure you plugged in. You want to be plugged in, right? All right, so look, this is what you do. Find the bell below. Yeah, right down there somewhere. Click that. You plugged in. Nah. You got the girlies in space.
hey.
Why y'all look at me?
Because we ain't allowed in space.
Yeah, we wasn't allowed.
The
There
girlies
wasn't
is
no
in
black
space.
men up there.
There'd have been Hennessy.
Not yet.
Hey, man.
Dang, not Hennessy.
You You gonna need that going to outer space.
Look, the
need
girls
something.
the girls should have took some tequila up there.
Man, they definitely had something up that joint.
What was they even going up there to do? What was the motive? Just to say they went?
Just to
That-
prove.
I mean, it's some lit shit to say. Like, what was you doing earlier? I was up space.
I just made it back from space. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it was all women up there, so I imagine that they got flued out. They got flued out by some rich ninjas.
By some rich ninjas. Wait.
I just seen them all floating like, hey.
taking selfies.
That
Fact.
is
That's how I knew they was in
hilarious.
the ocean, bro. That's how
Will has the theory that they were in the ocean. What do the viewers think? Yes
They
or no?
they were in the ocean.
They was in the ocean. We gonna clip this.
Doing all
We
that.
gonna have a vote.
That's it.
But there's stuff that you just can't.
What?
Bro, I seen the world. I mean, it did kind of look like green screen out the window,
Come on, bro.
but it's like, bro,
Said I seen the world out the window.
But Gail's face though, you could tell she wasn't playing. She didn't even want to ring that bell, man. That was crazy.
oh, they had a bell
And
to
she
ring.
was
Yeah, they had to wait.
Oh,
They had to
when
ring
they
a
got
bell.
up before the rocket went off.
Oh,
Bro, look, the rocket go up in front of the camera.
Yep.
And then it come down and turn into a submarine, bro. It go underwater, and then they just got an anti-gravity. They got an
Man.
anti-gravity machine. So
Will been feeding too many kids, man. Will think that everything's a little spoon, like.
in the water.
Oh, we got the spoon. We got the airplane, the spaceship.
Bruh,
Oh,
when they took off, I was looking up in the sky and didn't see not one rocket ship leave.
he said, "Team Rockets
Yeah,
blasting
we
off
should have been able
again."
to see that everywhere.
I seen the lunar eclipse. I seen the solar eclipse. I seen all of those from everywhere. You should be able to.
You
if
seen the
don't
solar
see a
eclipse?
rocket- Wasn't it earlier this year? We had
Bruh.
the glasses. I had the glasses.
Yeah,
You had the
recent.
glass. I know, but don't say like you could just look into a solar
Oh,
eclipse.
no,
and
I
just
had the
see it.
glasses. I had the
That
glasses.
was
Yeah.
last year. Yeah, that little thing.
Yeah.
The
That
little
was
black
fire.
joint.
That was fire.
You a
That was
flat
weird.
earther?
No, I ain't even a flat earther. It's just they want in the ocean.
It wasn't. But we know one thing though: Lakers in 5 though, right?
Lakers in 5.
I'm
Hey,
screaming.
hey, outer space, outer case, outer banks. Lakers in 5. No, man.
But I mean, if they did go to outer space, that's definitely an accomplishment. It's definitely, but I don't know, something screaming.
But like, what do you accomplish? I mean, like, if you're not a, if you're not a scientist, what are you accomplishing?
I mean,
it cost $7 million to launch a rocket ship.
So you're accomplishing spending some money? Like, what did they go do?
take selfies in outer space.
Yeah, video selfies.
That's
I don't
blowing
know
her
where
big bag.
I don't know where they got
That's an
the Katy
experience.
Perry
That's
had a
not an
sunflower,
accomplishment.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that.
or she had a dandelion, or she had a daisy.
Katy Perry's the I
I need to get a flyer.
know
or
a
something.
place.
She had you see her with the daisy in outer space, or was I'm tripping?
Nah, we'll roll the camera. We'll
She
roll
had
the
like a
footage.
daisy
She
type.
said, "We could
flower.
travel the world."
No, I did hear that. I didn't get to see her actual selfies though. I just saw the little thing taken off.
Oh no, it was good for the ladies, man. I like that. At least they could say they've been out of this world now. I mean,
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
alright.
like, that sound like a hater because I'm just like, what's the accomplishment? That's an
Who
experience.
were all the people that landed? What were the names again?
all the people that yeah,
All
they
the
did
women,
land.
all
Gail
the
kissed the
women,
ground.
The blue, what's
The
what's
Blue
name?
Origin. all
Blue
the
Origin.
women that was on it was Aisha Bowe, Amanda Wynn, Gail King, Lauren Sanchez, and Karen Flynn,
And Katy Perry.
and Katy Perry.
She's somewhere in there.
Oh, Katy Perry, definitely.
That's a star-studded list. That's a
Yeah,
star-studded
that's
list.
a pretty, that's a fire list for sure.
Gail King wanted to interview a black man up there so bad, man. Just imagine R. Kelly crying in space, all of his tears just floating up like,
Oh my god!
y'all killing me, man.
He's never gonna live that down.
And then think when he land, like you gonna right to jail. Like that's crazy. This thing was literally on top of the world, and then it all come crashing down.
If you ask Will, whenever he resurfaces to the
To
top,
the ocean. To the ocean, when they resurface, that's what they don't show us on camera.
So you think it was all green screen? NASA, we gotta have a conversation.
and this is coming from Will. I seen Will have to explain that flat Earth shit to a nigga with a basketball.
Hey yo,
We had a function, bro. The only way we could prove to this man is with a basketball. Like, look, here go the light above us. Watch.
I had to show him that all the planets orbit the sun. Like I had to show him like, it's kind of I don't know.
And Saturn is in the Pacific Ocean.
And I said, bro,
Mars is in the Atlantic.
I said, bro, if the Earth was flat, don't you think we'd all experience the same weather at the same time? If the sun is in the sky,
Technically.
we would all experience night and day at the same time. But if someone right now in China is experiencing day and it's night here, the Earth gotta be round.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. It just gotta be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Can we get a phone call in from Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, we
hey.
got Kyrie Irving on
You never know who he got in his Rolodex over there, man.
What'd you
Kyrie
say?
Irving even came out and said like he was trolling whenever he said that. Like,
Ain't that how black folk look for stuff? They're like, hold on, let me see. I got
All
something.
over everything.
I
Like,
ain't even got it.
And all you hear is they keys.
Man, nah.
exactly, but yeah, no. If they did, though, that's definitely fire. If they actually went to outer space, definitely fire for sure.
And it was a bunch of black women that was out there. So
it was 2.
Different nationalities.
that's a lot of black women.
Yeah.
No, for real, out of 6 though.
Real shit.
It was a third of the clan.
Homies.
It's
Did I say
you
homie?
see that. You see that. You see Gail King. You see Gail King in outer space, and then you see a woman's chain getting snatched. It's like
This world is crazy.
yeah, there's a lot going on.
What
Hey,
is America? What is it at that point?
A lot.
hey. All I can say is,
ghetto.
Hey,
hey, I love it here for the same reason why I hate it. But
And Gail King was definitely on interviews the moment she landed. That has been confirmed.
I need to sit down with Gail King. I would love to.
What would y'all talk about?
We talk about the Free Lunch Podcast
Yeah,
and how
okay.
everybody need to like, comment, and subscribe if they're not already if they're not already tuned into the No Offense
Sit down with
Network.
Gail King, your life is going down.
Man, I'm trying my fucking
If you
best.
get that interview with Gail King with the Beijing, if you see
Hey,
him,
yo.
if you see him
It's
Beijing
over.
in your hairline, you know
She say,
Man.
"No, you going down."
it's over, bro.
Hey, don't have an interview with Gail King unless you're the victim.
All right.
But 2020, I said 2020, 25, y'all. 2020, 25, y'all. Nah, man. We about to wrap this up. Hey, it was fun giving y'all another episode of the Free Lunch Podcast. Like I said before, here with the gang. To my left, Will. Second left, MJ. Third left, T. Cook. It's the Free Lunch Podcast. And
We out.
we out. MJ, you want to do your little thing?
You doing a Mandela dance?
Oh, what? You talking about the joint?
Just to bye.
Oh, I did. I just didn't say bye.
Yeah, but what's the bye without saying the bye?
Oh, that's my signature or something?
Trying to make it.
Mandela dance.
Like, nah.
Guess what I did forget to say though? Shutter House. It's okay.
Now, we said to shut her off. We gave it big shout outs.
Oh.
Alexa, play new music.
It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events. It's the Free Lunch Podcast with me and my comrades, giving you what you need every day, no off days. We talking real-ish and current events.
Brought to you by